We're playing Danganronpa.
Yeah, my favorite one.
Yeah.
It's when Monica gets into dubstep.
Okay, so whatever. I guess this is where we're starting off. So last stream, Ibuki and
before we go too
baby,
far,
we're recording. Yes.
right? Okay. I always want to make sure.
No, that's okay. I'm just letting you know. Ibuki and baby girl died.
Baby girl.
The moon baby.
What's her name? Hiyoko?
Rip baby girl.
Hiyoko. Ibuki died by getting hanged, whatever, and Hiyoko was tied to a
thing.
thing.
She had her throat slit.
Yeah.
Is what the thing said.
We watched a bad movie or something like that.
Oh yeah, the Wizard of Monami 2.5D or whatever.
Yeah, final remix, something or another.
Oops, where am I going?
We have a pig still.
Yeah. We've had
When
this
do we
pig
get
for
a new
very long time.
Tamagotchi? Yeah.
When do we
get
get
it when we
anyone?
finish
As
walking.
soon as ours is done.
Yeah,
We
we
have a
haven't
girl.
walked.
Ours is
Child.
like, yeah, I'm gonna leave home.
What's something good to get? Is there anything good to get? I don't feel like
I don't know.
recovers over time.
Anything to do with the sword game is good to get.
We have so many gems. No.
Because we haven't like bought anything.
No, we don't buy shit.
Just save it up.
Mood.
That's a mood.
Mood. I have that.
Excellent blade. Don't we already have that? Get.
Yes. Slightly increase the influence gauge.
That says trade in. Oh, okay. I get it. You trade in the gems for it. Just sounds weird.
Whoops. That was an A?
I mean, that's
A's
how
the
the
bottom
economy works. You trade money for goods and services.
You ever get confused when like you're going into settings and you turn something on or off, but like you see the word on, I'm like, does that mean it's currently on or do I want to turn it on?
Admittedly, yes, that does confuse me. I like it when they add in like that it's colored or brighter whenever it's on, because then I know.
Because yeah, I have had some games where when it's off it says on, because you want to turn it on.
Literally, when I open up on Twitch, the like, what is it, BT TV or whatever, the settings for that, I'm always confused. I'm like, wait, is it on or is it off? Because I think the color for it being on is red or something, and it was confusing me.
Along the lines of just
Somebody
being confused about
has a
inputs.
slight echo right now.
Hello.
Echo! My name is Ed!
Well, I mean, I hear an echo of Michelle, and then I heard an echo of myself, so...
I've heard that a couple of times, but I think it's alright. I don't hear it now.
Yeah, I don't hear it now.
I don't know where it was coming from.
That's why I said I was confused.
Maybe use our consciences.
Saying the exact same thing we were
not
saying
this.
currently.
Maybe it's the echo of your voice in your head as it bounces off of the wall.
But it's your voice.
Maybe it's the echo of my voice in your head.
We
I
haven't
live in
hung
your
out
head,
that
didn't
much
you know
yet.
that, Hunter?
That hasn't happened yet. This playthrough.
We're starting
Well,
trial.
we did
a
it. It was the
backflip at the
backflips.
same time.
Let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for
tutorial.
who there is.
Oh, I just realized I'm not even in Parsec. I'm just watching the stream. My bad.
Be mindful, it's gonna be loud when you open it.
If you vote
Oh,
correctly,
yeah.
then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person,
For a second, I was like, who's that person on the left?
Oh my god.
Too soon.
everyone
Sorry.
besides the
Oh, yes.
To be fair, I always forget the people who have died, and I'm like, oh yeah, they were there.
And you were there?
yeah.
And you were there.
boring explanation. Let's get on with it already.
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case
God,
played
it's been a
out.
while since we had a trial.
You know,
Wild trial.
Because I
Yep.
was asleep the whole time. Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
I'm so mad with my eye patch.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Jesus. Soda.
Rude.
Fucking mean.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, she is kind of.
The emptier your head.
I might
the
be
more
stupid, but I'm
crazy
not
stuff
dumb.
inside it, you know?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the argument.
Wait. God, I forgot. I literally forgot. I was like, wait, there was someone else who was also sick. I forgot she's already dead. God. Ibuki. I was like, wait, how there wasn't only 2 people? Oh my god, I haven't thought about Dangan in a bit.
Explain the incident and the sequence of events.
Oh, why do I have to do it?
Let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel
We're
team. because of
we've got the
disparity.
spike on our head.
I guess so.
The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 in the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby.
I haven't heard this
I
voice
saw the
actor
incoming signal light
in the
on
game in a
surveillance
while.
camera
Who is he?
blinking before our
Sounds
scheduled time.
familiar.
I don't know.
Crispin
But
Freeman. I don't
doesn't he sound familiar?
He
Sounds like
sounds like Hajime.
Thanks.
No problem. I'm glad we could help.
I'll keep
Johnny
an eye
Bosch.
for you.
Yeah, you guys are. Oh, it's the Black Ranger from Power Rangers. That's why I remember him.
Go Power Rangers. Hajime's a Power
Stop
Ranger.
that. Stop that.
We're all Power Rangers. We're all Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Oh, and Midnight knows him as Luffy's older brother. Younger
Ace?
brother.
He's
Bro.
No,
Ace?
he's 4 kids ace.
No, he's Sabo.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Well,
He's in the movie,
I don't care about this.
apparently.
Who cares about Sabo?
Yeah.
Ace.
Oh yeah, he is Nero. That's why I like him. That's what I remember him from. Yeah, but it's my boy DMC. Okay, we can get back on track. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. I
What
don't know who
Guys,
any of these
enough.
people are.
You know, some from One Piece, some from God Power Rangers.
Why isn't there a purple ranger?
Oh fuck.
Video of someone wearing
There
Because
was a
I wasn't
and a
there.
hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
There was a
Amazing.
purple one.
That's such a
It was
heart-pounding
in,
story. And then what
Jungle
did you
Fury.
do, Hajime?
Okay.
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late.
And then I didn't even check if they were dead.
I just ran away as soon as I saw it.
The hemp bag on her head
That
was
mysterious
all
person who we didn't know who it was until we took the bag off her head.
It just says tit.
Scared.
Tit typo.
Just his tit.
I thought I should
In the
tell
tit
others right away,
typos.
so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue. And unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. The only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our site.
After I rested for a bit, I
Oh my god.
What was
What
that?
happened? What?
That sounded like someone just ran into my door.
Yeah.
It scared me.
They ran in. It's like, oh shit, it's not my door.
People have done that so many times. I don't.
Oh god.
They think I'm the laundry room or something.
You should put a sign out outside your door. Be like, you don't live here.
I
Don't
thought
go-
about putting a piece of paper that just says "wrong door."
Don't
Doesn't
come in
matter
here.
What it is, it's the wrong one.
I don't know where you're trying to go, but it's the wrong one. Even if you're trying to come look for me, it's the wrong one.
Oh god, that does remind me that I had when I moved into one of my old apartments during college, we were like halfway moved in and we had some guys walk in because the door was open and they're like, "What are you doing here? We live here." And we're like, no, we've been here for like 6 hours. And our keys work, so we got here first. Fuck off.
Get out of here.
Were they also moving in? How did they?
They
think
were
that...
also moving in, but they were like in a different building, but the same apartment number. And it's like, you're at the wrong fucking apartment. We straight up were like, just put your key in the door. It's not gonna work.
I just got a package in the mail that was like same apartment number, but wrong apartment complex, and I gotta find out how to get it to them. So that's gonna be fun.
Was it delivered by UPS or USPS?
Or
FedEx?
I assume UPS.
Just put it in a UPS box. That's all that you gotta do.
We have an Amazon locker, but that's all I know about.
Yeah, you just find a UPS drop-off box, or you take it to a store.
Okay.
Riveting.
Yeah.
Riveting.
Oh, sorry, this was gripping.
Yeah. He's teaching me
Hey,
about
remember to
the mail.
cut that, Hunter.
Telling yourself notes for editing.
Yeah.
So I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Okay, so I don't know if there's really a point of saying it so early, as we haven't gone through anything in the trial, but my thoughts of who did it was Mikon. But I don't feel like saying why, so we'll just find out.
I don't feel like
I don't, because that requires me to
She's had it
think.
too good for too long.
That requires me to think, and I don't feel like thinking. It was my feelings were much more like passionate when at that time, like the day after we had streamed last time. I forgot.
Yeah.
Whatever the day was when I went on Discord, and I was like, ah, fuck, 2 weeks is so far away. My feelings were much more raw then, but now it's been so long that I'm just like, whatever. I will find out.
I think I agree with you, though.
Yeah. I think the main reason why I thought it was because I felt that Mikon had purposely went to wake up next to, whatever our name is, Hajime, the second time. I felt like she did that on purpose to make it seem like she wasn't the culprit.
She wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, that she had like an alibi or something. That was my assumption. And she also would know about the hospital gown, the extra hospital gown, and also the whole adjusting the room temperature so that you can't tell when the body was, when they died. Like, they can't tell when they died.
That's smart.
So she can't tell when they died.
Well, yeah, but she has an excuse to say that she can't
lie.
She could also lie, but I guess she just she made it. She gave a more plausible explanation, like a plausible excuse for not being able to do it, and then also, I feel like that maybe she was infected with the disease and we just didn't know it. That like her opposite, like because they made it clearly say like they kind of have like opposite personalities. So I felt like maybe then that means that Mikon's opposite personality of what she is like a I don't know, psycho, sociopath, whatever, killer. And she would know about Ibuchi's thing. Anyway, that was my theory. So I guess we'll see if that's
a game theory.
Thanks for watching.
What? Why he blush?
Oh, I'm
Murder turns him on.
Because she said she pleaded with him in various ways to blah 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 blah.
Please, Fuyuhiko, I'll suck your dick if you come with me.
Oh my God.
I get it.
What?
It's a penis joke.
It's a pip.
So I immediately went to the music venue.
Oh.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other
I
option,
mean, the more people die, the more they social distance, so it's being a good thing.
They have like a whole like
The disease
massive
is gone.
island that they could just separate themselves from. I don't think they need to like be killing off people to have even more distance from people.
Well, they need at least one person per space of extra. So, like, it's happening. Hajime's got one space on either side of him now.
I guess so.
It's being safe.
We gotta kill every second person so that we have distance between us at trial.
So now we can also determine who's gonna be the next to die if there's someone too close. So Akane, watch out. But the door won't open since we had no other option. The four of us broke down the door. Okay. Dun dun dun.
We didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
Pillars don't pay for this household.
I guess that is
Discovery
tape.
announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very
Hey, it worked. If Mikan is the one who did it, then she would be the one next to die. It works out.
The prophecy.
It's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Because I'm the main character, and
And I'm
don't
not allowed to lie. I'm not allowed to
I'm
lie.
a good boy.
I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious.
But Nagito, you love me.
Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I
What
would
if
like
it
you
was
to prove it.
Hajime?
What if we did it?
Could have. I don't know.
We're the killer.
Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
I'm the protagonist.
Prove I'm the protagonist.
Oh god.
Look at my hair.
My hair.
It's just
My personality.
It's just as
You're only allowed to have one big spike. Oh.
Sorry.
Go first!
It's just as Kazuichi said. Nagita's the kind of guy who will just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it. I shouldn't have to explain it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. What? Why?
Remember gameplay.
Why?
Just objective, like proving you didn't do it.
Why do I have to play a video game? Why can't I just read?
Oh, Mikan's voice actor is Hinata's
Clearly suspicious.
voice actor?
Hajime's testimony is a lie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Stephanie Shea.
sounds like it.
That would also be a lie.
Movie invitation ticket.
Liar.
Also, where's Coach again?
Oh, Hajime's the only witness.
He died.
For real though?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
He's not here.
I mean, he's not here,
Did Hajime
so.
kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies
But
were
like,
imitating the
did he
movie
really die?
means it probably is Hajime's
He's
fault.
dead.
Yeah.
He's not here. Has anybody ever not been in the trial?
Unless they're
No.
fucking dead.
Sorry, what are you
Actually,
guys,
wait, has it shown it?
what are you guys
Does he
talking
have a portrait up?
what are you guys talking
No.
about? What are you talking about?
The
Coach
diarrhea
Nekomaru.
coach.
He's not here. He was hit with a bazooka.
Yeah, but like, you
What?
never confirmed.
Him.
And he's
No,
not a
like,
coach, he's a team
I don't know
manager.
if his portrait is like up.
Oh, like if he has a spot
During the
on
trial.
if he has a spot in
Yeah.
the trial. What was I doing? Oh, no, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll see once it starts spinning more. But I needed to look at the evidence that we had. Surveillance camera unit put inside the musical venue for communication is smashed to pieces and no longer.
Don't we need to
works.
just worry about the bullets and not the evidence?
The bullets are the evidence.
Yeah.
The video that Hajime saw in the hospital shows a
Oh.
person wearing a handbag, then the blah 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 towards the news. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to. Whoops. Invitation. Tickets passed out. Unless I was supposed to agree on something, but I didn't know what I was supposed to hit. So okay, well.
I only saw the one orange thing. Was there another one?
There was another
two.
one.
There was one for the
Yeah.
imitation of the movie, and then there was one for Hajime being the only witness. And then there's a
Yeah.
blue one that Mikan said, but I don't think anything. I don't think there's anything for me to agree with. I'm not the killer. Besides, there's no way they'd be able to do something like that.
Hajime's testimony is
Whoops.
clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself.
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny
Except
that
it's not.
After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Huh?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
So the surveillance camera unit will show that he's not the only witness,
The fact
wouldn't
that
it?
the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably.
Oh, as in like there's someone,
Because
there's a potential another witness that would have broken
The
the
killer also.
Yeah,
Oh,
the freezing?
freezing.
Hello? I think
Oh.
Sylvia just cut out.
Sylvia died.
Hello? Am I back?
Hello? Yes.
Hello?
Sorry
back.
Yes.
about that. The internet went out for a second. Is the stream back?
Is the stream back up?
I have to wait through this ad.
Mine says an error.
It's showing the not
It's showing
offline, but it's showing the guy with the. Oh my god.
Yeah, so it's not up just yet. Because that's what happens. Instead of making you go offline, it'll
Yeah,
show this
I know.
until you're back.
Just waiting for it to reconnect now.
Maybe you do know.
Waiting for it to reconnect. No.
I feel like we
Also,
should
next
reconnect.
next time we stream, run ads at the beginning. That's what I'd recommend.
Reconnection.
Not for
61.
money.
Oh, there it is.
But because if you run, like 3 minutes worth of ads while we're just waiting to start anyway, for 30 minutes you don't have pre-rolls. So if randos show up, they don't have to wait through an ad. And
That's
it
smart.
helps.
I forgot about ads.
Yeah.
Can't see them.
And we should be
You
back. I
use
think.
ad block.
We back?
You don't help out anybody.
It's
Yeah,
because
we're back.
Twitch ads mess up for me.
Are we back?
Really?
Are we
yeah,
back?
we're back,
Hello?
Sylvia. Yes.
Oh, okay. My chat.
Viewers,
that's
can you
because my
hear
chat
me?
didn't refresh. So. Oh, there. No. What?
Yes,
Yeah, no.
we are back.
Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Internet did a little fart.
Internet farted, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Just a little fart.
Hajime's testimony is a lie. And the fact that Ibuki hung herself.
That would also be a lie.
Boop, boop, boop.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all,
Oh no.
No, that didn't work.
Aww.
What the heck? You don't want to watch the game video. Blah blah blah. Okay. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have skipped that. I should have let you guys. Oh, whatever. Sorry. God.
It's fine.
Starting
He's
to
just
act like
saying,
this is Dragon Ball
I mean,
one.
mistake. I should think
It's
about
like
this
you're
one
just
more time.
whining.
I don't know what the answer to this one is. How am I already stuck on the
I
first
don't know.
one?
Really suspicious.
I do know what it is, but if you need, I don't even know how I would give a hint without just like saying what it is.
Ibuki hung herself.
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can.
I mean, there's 3 bullets, so you can say, is it the video? Is it the surveillance monitor video?
So it's not the.
But there's different things you can hit, right?
Yeah.
There's only 2 things that you can hit.
There's 3 things.
There's
One is
3?
an agreement one though.
Yeah, but that one just says that Hajime is lying. Are we lying?
Yeah.
I
we're not
agree
gonna
that
say
I'm
we're
lying.
I'm lying.
I'm straight up lying. There. That'll show me.
Yeah, well,
Video.
we're gonna ignore that one.
The video that Hajime saw at the hospital, it shows a person dressed in a hospital gown wearing a handbag on their head as they willingly climb the step ladder towards the noose.
But nobody knows that you actually saw that because it's not recorded. Only you saw that.
So it's the invitation ticket? Invitation ticket prepared by Monokuma. One ticket was passed out per person. The ticket that was passed out was printed on the ticket.
No, I was saying, isn't it just the monitor itself? Because there's their surveillance monitor video, and then there's their surveillance monitor.
I think we only had
broken
one
one.
bullet.
One
With this
bullet
remote
was
stuff.
the surveillance camera unit, and one was the monitor video. This one.
Yeah. And you did the video. You didn't do the unit.
I did the unit. Didn't I? I did the
How
unit.
would that prove
I thought you
we're?
did the video.
How would that prove?
Because we
anything?
weren't in the
'Cause
Titty
no one else
Typhoon to break
Watched
it,
it,
and only he saw it.
so we were the only ones who could
Yeah,
describe
but
it.
the thing was that Hajime was the only witness. How does that prove that we're not the only witness?
Because then the killer would be there. I don't know.
After all,
The killer.
That's what I was thinking.
Like, I don't think they would
Can't
consider the
be a
killer to
witness.
being a witness. I just need to. I just don't know what to.
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating
Whoops.
the movie means it probably
Damn it.
is
You
Hajime.
missed it.
Okay, Okay, well.
Hajime's testimony.
Hajime's and the fact that it
That would
Oh
also.
my
I
god.
don't think I can. After all,
why would Hajime
Well, obviously.
did Hajime
The fact that the bodies were imitating.
I don't quite
Oh.
understand this one.
It's because we didn't see
Yeah.
the movie. How could we
Oh!
imitate the movie? We didn't see it.
Okay,
oh, we
okay.
watched
Oh.
it after they died.
Oh, fuck, alright.
Oh.
Jesus. Oh man, I'm not. I'm not thinking like a detective today. I'm
It's
just
okay.
like,
It's just a warm up.
boy, alright.
That's some galaxy brain thinking.
Okay,
there.
yeah. Alright, I'm not a killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
I hate you so much.
What?
He's just helping us warm up.
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes.
Eh.
No mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell
No
him
way,
what happened to the
Hajime.
movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
He's just trying to help you. He's trying to make it so that everyone knows that you're not the killer.
Since we're
We're
open
wasting
with
our
your
time.
witness testimony,
No, he's just trying to help a friend out.
solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
See?
No.
It wasn't a very good one, I felt like. I was really just not understanding it.
This isn't a game, you know.
Well,
Stop
Yes,
being
it
so
is.
meta.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important, especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out
this
like
isn't a
this
game
anyway.
at all, and I would know.
I'm a gamer.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments. So this
I mean,
means
technically, you
Ibuki
could
definitely
make
climbed
the
step ladder
stupid
all by
argument
herself,
that maybe
right?
he didn't try to imitate the movie and he just acted out the murders like that
Coincidentally.
But you know, that means Ibuki definitely climbed. the
That's a
ladder all
lot
by
of
herself.
hoops to go through.
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
Yoko also committed suicide, taping herself up to the pillar.
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is.
I just realized something. When we were talking about how we need, we were joking about how we need like the person next to each person to die so that they maintain distance. That would mean that all the girls would die because it's spaced out as boy girl boy girl. I just realized
Yeah.
Stinky.
I was like, hold on. It's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. Okay.
Killer murdered.
I didn't realize that when I made my goofer. Oopsies.
Because I was like, I noticed Gundam was like standing next to Akane. I was like, oh no, Gundam can't die, so Akane has to. And I was like, wait, if Akane dies, Mika
Wait a minute.
dies.
I mean, I didn't notice that it was boy, girl, actually.
I think I pointed it out earlier on.
Yeah.
That I like just realized that it's boy, girl.
That's it. That's it. All the girls are gonna die in this.
Yeah, I mean, it's gotta happen now.
Oh no.
Well, boys have died though.
Nah.
Killer murdered Hyoko while Hajime was gone.
So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
It would have been shorter if Gundam would have fucking came with me. But no, he had to be a
my God.
stinker and be like, how do I know you're not lying to us and you want us to leave the motel because you're sick?
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's
Why?
the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean a closed room?
Means they closed
It's
the
a room that is closed.
Why did he say closed room and not locked? Why did he
Because it's called closed room scenario, or no, I guess it's locked room scenario. I don't know why they're calling it that.
closed
The
room?
killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time.
Well, now I'm curious how this is going to be. Yeah.
Sonia,
Well, I was going. Because then if they were following this logic, then it couldn't have been Mika, because Mika was with us trying to open the door. Because girls can't open the door, and then so we had to all just do it together or something like that.
Wow, we managed to break down the door, even with two weak girls helping us.
Oh
Said
God.
by one of the girls.
I know.
That's the worst part.
What the hell? Why is it gonna be us? The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who
So
doesn't
what's
have
your
an alibi.
alibi?
You know, Nekomaru. Me too.
What the fruit?
Okay.
I was not prepared for that.
Hey, why are you talking like, huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
I can't believe Monokuma's Nekomaru. Or the other way around. I can't believe Nekomaru's Monokuma.
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
Yes, Monomi's arms are loose.
Yeah, it's just a gag. It's a gag. She's not really like it's a comedy part or gag thing.
They have nowhere else to put her, so.
Yeah. What are we backing us up in the wall? The killer was inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko obviously thinks so, but is that really it?
Where's Nekomaru's spot? Oh, Nekomaru's spot's just empty. There's no portrait or anything.
Oh, there it is, right there.
So no, the ladder. Step ladder. My theory, Nekomaru technically doesn't have an alibi either. Like, what if it's him?
He's dead, though.
I mean, that's it. He's dead.
I can't believe he died. You can if you listen carefully, you can still hear the sounds of his screaming. He's like, I'm not dead yet.
I was reading the stinking, and I thought you were gonna say you can still hear the sounds of his semi-transparent glob.
I still don't know what this is. This glob, this thing that
The
fucking Chiaki is
semi-transparent
stuck in her
glob.
mouth. Strange
It's
glob
like a
that-
glue.
The glue.
It's glue? Okay.
Yeah.
What was it used for?
When is glue that green? I just didn't like. Where did it? That's why I was like confused as to
Food
what
coloring.
it was. Food coloring and glue.
Yeah.
Because they knew Chiaki was gonna eat it.
It's not.
Okay.
They tried to keep us from getting in.
Okay, so I guess that was for the door locked inside
Seems they were
thing.
trying to stall for
Or
time.
no.
How
That would
did they
be.
lock the door?
With a key.
That door
You
should
fool.
not have had a lock.
The lock was on the
Who's with
floor
the
in front of
glue?
the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over. I have seen this in serial crime
This is
dramas.
long. Okay, there you
I
go.
missed what the other ones were at the beginning.
only
Door
one?
locked from inside or something like that. Okay, if the door was really
The
locked from
killer was
inside, then
still
what was that
inside
thing?
the
that-
music venue.
Huh?
By locking the door from the...
There you go.
No, that's wrong.
I don't really fully know how this proves it, but
I mean, yeah, they could have just
By
glued
locking
themselves
the
in.
Door.
The door was locked
Shut
from the
up.
outside.
Yeah.
From the outside? How?
then it's just a wonder of like, oh, unless that drumstick was already broken on the floor and it wasn't behind it, it wasn't on the door.
Yeah, it's a red
Okay.
herring.
Yeah. Okay. I knew it
culprit is
wasn't.
none other than Red Harry.
I knew that drumstick wasn't what held the door. I thought, like, what? Oh, never mind. Forget it. I just decided I don't want to say it. I completely forgot what my thought was. God.
Glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
It wasn't rubber at all. That semi-transparent glove was probably gummy.
Gummy.
I see.
Ugh.
The finger.
Semi-transparent glob.
No, not the finger.
It was
the hair.
Hiyoko. She chewed up a gummy bear and then stuck it on the door to lock it.
Glue?
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I know. I ate
I
it.
ate it.
It had a firm, gel-like chewing.
Yeah, she got it back in her mouth
I
again.
could smell workshop chemicals. The
She
moment
kept
I
a
bit
little
it.
bit just as a treat.
I knew this would come in handy again.
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue. I didn't know glue was edible. I believe it is
Shouldn't
not
be.
something
I mean,
one
everything's
typically
edible.
If you try hard enough.
That glue was
Yeah.
only applied to the areas where both doors
Doesn't mean you'll live.
Yeah. But it's technically
Going in
you can
and
ingest
out
it.
of the closed door. They must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck.
Looks like she's popping a grape in her
Fits
mouth.
perfectly.
I want grapes.
If you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know?
You know we had
We
such a
had
hard
2 weak
time because we
girls,
only had
Emma.
2 girls. Oh, God.
That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap. Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
Shut up. Whenever people get picked up like for being like the murderer or whatever, no one demands an apology. Just shut up.
We've all been there.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
Like a circle.
Alright.
10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space.
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed.
Nah, you're clearly suspicious, God. You definitely should not have said that.
They must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier.
When Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right?
Oh my God, why do I smell food? It smells like dough or something. Like, it's making me think of pizza, and it's making me sad that I'm just sitting here with no pizza. But I don't know where the
Dude,
smell
I
is coming
weirdly
from.
smelled pizza earlier, and I don't
Oh
make
God.
pizza.
Where is this magical
ghost.
traveling pizza cook?
Oh,
Pizza ghost.
biscuits.
But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Of
How
course,
did he know?
the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
What was that?
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
The what?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
Baton lighting? What? What was that thick scrap of paper that was stuck to the baton lighting in the music venue?
I just did we even have that scene? I'm just remembering now.
This was
Wait,
the
maybe
thing-
it'll show it.
What?
I vaguely remember when the previous stream, Gundam had mentioned something that was of like worth noting, and then we
Yeah.
were trying to find out what it was, and we had never figured it out.
That's why I'm wondering if, because I thought the scene actually happened when you investigate, but maybe it'll happen here, because there's a scene that happens for
Okay.
that.
Also, this is in our inventory. I don't remember picking this up.
He just gave it to us.
I think I vaguely, but I thought I vaguely remember seeing it when I was coming in here before. That's why I was like, wait, that looks...
Maybe it just gave it to you at the beginning of the trial or something. I'm not sure.
Is it like the other, like the Monokuma figure? They just missed it, so they just gave it to us.
No, they wouldn't have let us finish the investigation.
Yeah.
If we had missed
Yeah, you
missed
can't
evidence.
progress until you do everything in the investigations.
It should have been part of something originally. I should have seen what was at the... What? I should have seen what that was at the music venue. Then I should be able to figure out what it is.
No.
What? Oh no. Oh god, okay. How do I shoot again? Is it A?
Okay, I remember what it is. You have to match them up, remember? You
Right,
have to,
yes. I just don't know what's that word?
I don't know. What's the scrap
Ready
of
or not?
paper?
Well, the word wallpaper comes to mind, but I don't know if that's...
Try it.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wallpaper.
For a second, I thought it was going to be parchment.
What? Oh god. Oh no! God. Whoops.
Oh, you made it happen.
I don't know. I don't care.
There's so many.
Oh no.
There's
They're closing
no.
in on us.
There's an L.
I just like to imagine these parts like Hajime is just slowly saying the word, and he's just trying to think of how to say it.
In his head, he's like missing a letter. He's like, ah, fuck, I missed that letter. And everyone's just like, what? Oh, shit. Okay, well, what am I doing?
Oh my god.
What am I doing? No, what did I do? I was confused. I was confused. I'm sorry. Oh god, I'm not doing very good.
Oh my god.
There's so much W's.
Wallpaper?
Wallpaper.
Oh, there's a P.
Wallpaper. That's it.
Wallpairs.
Walrus.
Papy.
Wallpaper.
Wallpaper.
What Al Pepier. It was Wapal Epier.
There, the
He
killer.
killed him.
In the music venue
It
store,
looks like a
there
face.
should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap.
It's got a
There was
cigar.
also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so,
Those two tears are different. What?
It's just art.
Oh yeah,
Don't
what
worry
the
about
what?
Those two
Don't
tears
worry
are
about it.
very
Don't
different.
worry.
Same
Don't worry.
picture. It's different.
Don't worry about it.
Right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper, see, it fits perfectly.
I don't know. There still
Which
seems to be a
one?
big chunk missing from it.
That's a little bit different.
God, okay, whatever.
So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
The baton lighting is the thing that was like above the stage, right? That's the thing that what like
Yeah.
Ibuki was hanging off of.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
How did we get a
Does that have
scrap
something
of
to do
paper
with
from there?
Yoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
That scrap of paper stuck to the baton lighting was part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hyogo's body? Meaning, did the killer use that wallpaper to make Hyoko appear next to the pillar? Huh? Did the killer use that wallpaper to make Hyoko appear next to the pillar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like wrapped it, or
If I trace it back to there, the answer should become clearer. I have no idea what they're alluding to. Let's give this a try. What do I have to do? Hangman's Gambit
Was this
again?
logic dive?
Oh,
Logic
God.
dive.
Oh no, how do I slow down again?
The foot. Oh, the skateboard.
I don't know.
Sick.
cowabunga, bruh.
You can speed up.
B.
A is accelerate, B is brake.
Okay, I'm not accelerating.
Y is jump.
Y is jump.
You want to accelerate, actually. You go very slow.
What's the,
I don't think you'll be able to make jumps if you don't
Oh
accelerate.
shit!
Like that.
I just want to accelerate because I don't want to miss the question. Oh god.
You won't miss the question. It'll come up and give you time. You can brake during the question.
Why did Hiyoko's body suddenly appear at the crime scene? It was hidden? It was brought there? It was brought there. Are they alluding to the fact that she was originally that she was hiding in the storage room or something? That they hid her body in the storage room? And then when the time came, they brought her out of the storage room? Okay.
Yes.
Also, it was previously hidden, but then it was brought there. Like,
What's wrong?
Damn it. Okay. Go accelerate faster, you stupid idiot.
you skater boy.
Cool. Good to know. So I guess my logic is wrong. Okay. Huh. Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm scared.
Question 2.
What did the killer use to hide the body?
use to hide her body?
Okay. I assume it's so. I don't like it when it's red because red just makes it look like it's wrong. But I assume it's this, unless it is wrong, in which case that's only going to prove my point.
No,
Oh,
you're
no, it's
right.
Okay.
Question 3.
Question 3. The number 7. Yes or no?
Question 4. The number 15. Why?
How did the killer hide her body with the wallpaper? They covered the pillar. Oh, as in like they hid her?
They
And
hid
then-
her around wallpaper.
Oh, like
yeah.
she was already tied up there and then... I don't know, I feel like you would notice a bulge on the pillar, no?
Not
Did
when there's
you?
another body.
Did
She's
you notice the
small.
bulge on the pillar?
Did
Was
it
there a
pan
bulge?
down?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember if it panned down far enough for us to see it.
Out of
We
context.
saw it. Whenever we walked in on Ibuki hanging, we saw that pillar. Did
we?
you notice?
Did you notice?
Did you notice, kids?
Did you know?
Did you see?
I guess not.
Taken quite a long time to tape up a
But in our
hidden
defense, we
body.
also weren't given a chance to investigate anything, so...
No, the
Yeah.
body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
They hid the entire thing.
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar.
I thought they were insinuating that... I thought Gundam was trying to insinuate that they just hid the pillar in plain sight, as in, like, it just completely disappeared.
So when I first discovered Ibuki's body,
Look at the pillar.
Hyoko's body was already there.
I am looking at it. It's just, there's no bumps to it.
Look at the other pillar.
Yeah, it's all
Behind the
ripped up.
pillar.
I
Yeah.
noticed
Behind
that,
the
but then
pillar.
I thought that was just, like...
No, it's smaller.
Yeah, it's much smaller.
Wait. I can't see no bulge.
There's no bulge.
It's
that-
because
It's not
there
a
is
pillar.
bulge.
The
The
whole pillar.
The whole
is
pillar
long-
itself is
larger.
thicker than the one on the left.
Yeah, the one on the
There's
left also
space
showing
between
like
the wallpaper and the pillar.
yeah, and they're trying to make you also see it by showing that the left has like brick showing and the right doesn't.
What? Okay, but who in the right mind would notice that?
You're not supposed to. That's what the killer's hoping on.
Yeah, that was the idea. The idea is that wasn't
What?
supposed to be
Yeah.
that noticeable.
What are they trying to do? Get away with murder?
How to get away with murder?
Yeah, hit ABC show. I don't
See, now it's smaller.
That's on.
I didn't realize that
Okay.
at the time.
How'd they reach
yeah.
up there?
They didn't
You
have
don't
to.
need to reach up
difficult.
there.
Didn't
It's a
have to
video
reach up
game.
there.
Idiot.
What?
If I'm assuming, so this wallpaper would have to be like thick enough to stand on its own. So they could just be at the
Yeah.
bottom and like angle it so that it goes up. And
Oh, like they
Well,
didn't have to
around.
actually tape it around. They
Balance
just
paper? Oh.
That's what I'm
Balanced
saying. It would have to be
paper.
very thick wallpaper.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Then it'd be heavy.
Well,
Yeah.
the idea is that it would be leaning up against the pillar, like wrapped around, as opposed to it being
Yeah.
like taped or
whatever.
whatever. Okay, whatever.
I'll
Well, that's
accept it.
understandable. It
I mean,
makes
it's
sense
silly
that Leo's
anime
moved his
logic,
body
so-
right away.
Don't need to think
So
about
they
it too
use
hard.
the baton lighting on a ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
Wait, no, this is saying that
So
they
they're
hung
actually
it.
saying that it's just hanging from the top.
Well, that doesn't
Yeah,
make any
that
sense,
does
but
sound like.
that's stupid.
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar.
You can lower the
Using it
baton
to
lighting, but I don't
wallpaper
know.
Totally fits.
Yeah. But it's also showing that the wallpaper is higher than the baton lighting too, so...
It doesn't. Okay, whatever.
Unless
I
they're
don't-
saying that the black
The
part
wallpaper
is the
was
baton
covered in
lighting.
so many stickers as to
No,
make
because
it
in the
look
baton
like
lighting,
a
they were saying
Oh
Ibuki
yeah,
was
no,
hanging
they are
off
saying
of
that the black... And then it's... Yeah. It's both of those go down because they're attached to each other.
Oh, I see, I see.
Yeah. I see it now.
Okay, what?
That's how
Oh,
they
and then they
use
were
the
saying
body.
this. They
They
used
peeled off
extra
the wallpaper
stickers to
as soon as I
tape
let
on the
the music
wallpaper,
in.
and that's why Hajime noticed that the stack was smaller. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
fine. So they hit Hyogo's body and they peeled off the wallpaper as soon as they left the music.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
Yeah, we didn't look at that. Were we supposed to look at that?
I'm assuming it's
It
gonna
didn't let
show it.
us.
There is a scene, and I don't want to say anything about it because I
Okay.
assume it's gonna show it.
Okay, I guess we'll see if it'll show it to us. You would think that would be something that we would have noticed during investigation, but
Yeah.
if their plan took too long, Hajime could have walked in. Okay.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky. I know, because I did
I
it.
totally didn't do it.
Much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone.
Also, now that I think about it, Mikan would be the one who would most want to kill Moon Baby because she's evil and has been torturing her.
I mean,
this whole time.
everybody hated her. But
She bullied Mikan the most.
They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that
If we're all okay with murdering someone, could we just not have an execution? If they're like
What?
unlikable.
What?
I don't know. Like, what if it's a group murder?
What do you?
What if
they said
what
that
do you mean?
can't do that.
What if everyone murdered Hyoko?
Everyone dies then. That's one of the rules, that you can't do that.
Okay, fine.
I don't think
Well,
it was
it's-
a rule.
And
It's not a
but
rule.
And it's, remember, it's the first person that actually killed her is the one that...
We've
ends
had
up
that
being
discussion of like
black.
what happens if everyone just
Yeah.
stabbed the person at the same
Yeah,
exact
we
Oh
time.
yeah,
What would
we had
happen?
this
about it.
conversation.
But
My
that
bad.
wouldn't be fun.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be
Having
fun.
deja vu.
Monokuma
Yeah,
wouldn't let that
it
happen.
wouldn't be fun, but I also think, like, Monokuma would be like, I know who did the killing blow, and like, there'd be some bullshit.
If anything,
that he
Monokuma
tried.
probably wouldn't let it happen. He'd probably intervene or something. Be like, you can't do
Yeah.
that. I'm putting a new rule.
You
You can't do
can't-
group murders. No more than 3
Yeah.
people. Or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's pretty much what would happen. Because
Uh.
Nagito would be like, kill me, everybody! Set yourself free! And it's like, okay.
But if we sacrifice one, our harvest will be great.
Then when was Hiyoko actually killed?
good point.
Yeah,
And on
there you
that
go.
note,
When she went to the music venue to try to put on her kimono because of the full-length
it's
body
about
mirror or
time
whatever.
we shed some light on those
Yeah.
imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But
I'm so confused. Why isn't it showing that scene? Did we somehow miss it during the investigation?
I mean, we definitely didn't see it the last stream. So unless it shows up when the killer tells their plan of how they did it, then
It does. It definitely doesn't.
yeah. So I think
I don't know
we must
shit.
have missed it. Because I do remember Gundam being like, something looks suspicious over there. We were trying to figure out what looks suspicious, and we clicked on the pillar, and then we were investigating Hiyoko, and then that was it, basically. We
Yeah,
never looked at that thing.
That's so
Well,
weird.
this episode had its handful of like oddities happening. Like there was a glitch in the movie theater with the when
Uh-huh.
Maruhi
Oh, yeah.
was
Oh,
going
yeah,
through. It's been an odd one, so let's.
I don't, cause like I don't know if I should say what it was if we missed it.
Well, let's go a little bit longer and see. Maybe like by the intermission, if like, unless there's
Yeah,
something that we need to know.
remind me.
Do we need to know? We've
no,
already
it's
gone
just
through it,
like
right?
it's just good to have seen it, but we didn't see it.
Right. Okay.
Could you like find a video clip of it and send it to us?
I'm
so
not.
we can
I'm not
watch it?
watching it. I'll just
No.
have. It's enough for Michelle to explain it to us. We don't need to watch a clip of it.
Just reenact it.
You mentioned imitation murder.
Are
What's that?
you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
You were in it.
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
Yeah, she
Pretty
wasn't in it.
noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
One of them said mothballs,
Balls of moss.
Mothballs.
but the subtitle says mothballs.
Yeah, it does say moss balls. I think that's a translation issue.
No, I think he meant to say that.
I think he's just
Moth-
a
Say.
Mothball makes more sense to me.
Mothballs makes more sense in English, yeah.
Because you don't
Moss
really.
balls make sense because she's a rabbit.
What are you guys talking about?
Moss
What?
balls?
He said moth, M-O-T-H balls.
Yeah, but moths don't come in balls.
They're not
Neither do
actual.
Dude, you use
moths?
mothballs to prevent moths from eating your clothes.
Yeah.
Have you never seen a mothball?
Have you never smelled a
You've
mothball?
never seen a mothball?
What?
Oh yeah, it's like
I'm-
super stale sounding.
I'm
or
thinking about the
smelling.
bug. Are you talking about something else?
Yeah, mothballs
There is a
keep
ball
moths
that you
away.
can buy to put in your closet or whatever to keep moths from eating your clothes.
Yeah.
Because when your
Moths
clothes are
eat clothes
when your clothes
if
are
you
kept
keep them in a
in
closet for too long.
yeah.
So that's why I'm naked all the time.
All right.
Okay,
Whatever.
cut that joke.
Moth or moths, whatever.
I just enjoy looking at them.
Yeah, they are saying moss balls.
Okay, so I guess
Weird.
whoever said the line just said
Maybe-
Just sound
mothballs.
like moss.
I guess because to
Yeah,
me moss,
yeah.
I didn't know moss ball was a thing. Is that like a
Unintentional.
I assume it's a ball
Yeah,
of
it's-
moss.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that's not a common thing that you would just like have. Is what I meant. Like you said rabbits eat it.
I mean, some people have them as like pet type things.
A pet
honest.
mothball?
it's in Japanese it's
pet
called
moss
marimo.
ball.
It's the thing.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Okay, I guess. There was some.
yeah. People keep them as pets.
Yeah, it was a thing for a while. I actually wanted one, but by the time I wanted it, it was too late. No one was selling it anymore.
They don't exist anymore.
Well, they stopped
They all
selling
died. think you
Ibuki's
can still
death
get
by
'em.
hanging matches. The Scarecrow's death from the movie.
Not
Okay.
just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes
The
were
lion.
replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
The reason the killer imitated the two victims in that movie. They probably wanted us to think everything happened the same way it did in the movie because
They like movies.
to mix up the killing order.
I see.
See.
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
A valid
Yeah,
line
we've
of
determined this like 10 times, you stupid fucking idiots.
It's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean?
No, Gundam is the idiot now.
If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
Bring out your hamsters.
I'm not even crying.
Put them out.
If I cry, will you bring out the hamsters? I'll cry for that.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I
Literally just
Talking to
ignoring.
you.
Okay. Working on the tears.
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
Chiaki, be nice to Gundam.
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look,
God.
Ibuki died because she hanged herself.
Impossibly.
That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man,
I'm sorry for my doors. They just...
That's okay.
I can't even yell at people. It's the doors themselves just slam.
You yell at the door.
Door, shut up! And Door's just like, sorry.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer
There they are!
illusion.
Oh my god, they're like the
Hello!
ones celebrating.
Friends! Okay.
you're one to
Love
talk.
Anyway, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. Her feet, her feet, her feet. Okay.
Her feet.
Her feet, her feet.
Just shoot him with her feet.
Yeah.
When Hiyoko died,
Oops, I skipped it. Whoops, I skipped it.
Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I was looking for the word feet, that's why I kept skipping it.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Ah! Fuck.
Were there even any footprints at the
Um,
crime scene?
Did I miss
I
it?
don't think... I
Maybe her
think
feet
you
were on the
missed it.
floor.
Cool.
You went through it.
But she
No,
was,
I
like,
missed
sitting or
it.
something.
I guess I hit the fucking last white letter
Instead,
before the.
there'd be a mark on her ass.
Shut the fuck up!
Glad we got to see that.
What the hell was that?
My heart.
Oh. What does pierce her heart? I need to get through it. It's just as Chiaki said. Ibuki should have still been standing when Hiyoko was killed. Alright, I need to show him proof that Ibuki's still standing.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet
I am telling you to. Did you see her
I'm
walking?
telling you.
were on the floor. Was there any sign she stepped on something?
I agree
There you
with
go.
that.
I consent to that.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles.
That's not faint. It's all over the fucking soul. Faint.
That is not Ibuki's blood,
Faint.
right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hiyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate.
Oh my god, no! I have to fight him! Gundam, no!
We fought Gundam before, haven't
No, we didn't. We've done it with
I don't think
Fuyuhiko
we
and Mahiru.
Reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you
But-
have a rebuttal? It's a good line.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know. You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now.
Did you?
You better
The two of them. It is the two of them. Yeah, the best ones. Sorry.
Oh no, we have to fight the hamsters.
Oh god, I have to fucking swipe the thing. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
God.
Oh no.
I
Which
don't
one
even know
is
we're
it?
arguing yet. I don't know.
Smudge on the
Saying
floor.
the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to impossible. Try to
Ha.
remember the crime scene. There was no
There.
Oh god. Okay.
just about
Okay. This is the step ladder, I think.
see a nice nightmare.
I'm not good with the analog stick.
Get back down!
What? What
that?
was
Press
A?
again?
Which was A? I forgot which was A.
Oh my god.
Oh god. I don't know why I keep thinking A is the one on the right.
Because Nintendo.
It's Nintendo, right? I was like, what do I keep thinking A is on the right? Just a little bit more and I can draw something out next time.
Saying
Okay.
the blood on Ibuki's feet
I wish there was
belonged
just
to
one universal video game controller.
Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood.
Oh shit!
mean-
Ah!
To be fair, the Xbox has become kind of the de facto
I can't back down.
Oh, I was pressing the wrong button again.
Xbox is one of my favorite shape of controller.
Wait.
Well, yeah. What am I supposed to? How am I? I thought that was the answer. Do I still go through with it?
Blood is Hyoko's.
Hyoko was taped to the pillar, yes.
I guess I'll just go through with it anyway.
The pillar still had blood on it. However, you cannot step on the... You should feel proud of yourself. It's been 3 years since I've had to use 60% of my power.
What?
Yeah,
Okay, so it
you
was
didn't
that.
want to advance.
Okay, okay, it's fine.
I got worried for a second. I think you can actually get stuck there.
Fuck! Ah, whatever! Damn it! So it wasn't that? Or did I?
There's
Is it because
blood
I missed?
on the stage, wasn't there? Do we have a bullet?
Oh, the yes. But there was also blood on the stepladder, was there not?
But it wasn't where your foot goes.
Fine.
Yeah, it was on the other
Smudge on the
side.
floor. Okay, whatever.
Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the...
Allow me to cut through those
Hate
words.
that thing. Alright, whatever.
Oh.
That's not it.
I hate
The reason
playing
there was no
video
blood on
games.
the floor is because
Yeah, I
the
do.
killer wiped it away afterward.
Hate games.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Yes, I do. If you look
Yes,
close,
I do.
There's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same
Good thing they
time,
take pictures of everything.
but Ibuki must have already stepped in it.
Yeah, I don't know how they're
The killer
seeing
probably
this.
didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of
was so
something.
we'd
It's
mix up the
unrelated,
order
but
of the murders, right?
in the first game, they were talking about how everything is like televised and that everyone was able to see all of this happening in here. Is that why the class trials it looks like this? Like there's the words that are going through at the top, like that, almost like you're watching the news.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It's just stylistic.
Thought it'd be cool if that were the case. The reason we wiped the blood off the floor was we mixed up the order of the murders, right?
He looks like a CNN reporter
Even if
with a
they were
red
able to hide
background.
Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So I don't think they had to go that far.
I mean,
Ooh, like she was still alive when she got slit? Ugh.
Aside
no,
from
she's
Miko,
saying that she
none of us
died
were aware
before
about
they
that.
wrapped her up.
So the killer
How does the
probably did
bleeding
not know
stop when the
either.
heart stops beating?
Because you're not pumping it through the cut.
But there's like a hole. Blood
There's no
still
pressure.
exists.
There's no
Okay.
pressure to get the blood out.
Okay.
Aside from Mikon, when none of us were aware of the facts, that probably no, yeah.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
Isn't there like a fan in the music room?
Wait, what does this line have to do with what Sonya just said? Aside from Mika, none of us are aware of the fact that the killer probably didn't know that. The bleeding will stop once the heart stops, so I don't think they'd have to go that far. Maybe
So we're
the
still
heater-
discussing who was killed first, I think.
Why did Soda suddenly bring up the heater when nothing was brought up about the temperature inside? They were
Well,
talking
like, you
about
can
the
mess
blood.
with the time of death.
Actually, the bleeding will stop. Oh yeah, so they don't know when she died. They don't know when her heart stopped. So I guess that's why.
Okay. So it's it just seemed like such a random thing to say suddenly.
Yeah, it does.
That's right. I didn't know the time of death because of the heater.
If the time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then, but regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
No, you!
You!
No manners! Nobody wants you here!
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Ah, wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Huh? Suicide.
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all. yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Nagito, what do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible. Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
Who is eating?
For once, it's not me.
Not me.
I hear you.
Hamsters.
I was hoping to get cut out.
She never was killed to begin with.
Because
She
we
was
need RT
afflicted by
voice
despair disease,
sponsored.
remember?
I
That
guess
means
to them they
anything.
sounds like a voice.
It's a mouth sound. It knows.
I'll let it through.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been
We're
able
just
to
not goofing
falsify
too
the
much. We're
sequence
all
of
actually
murders,
paying
right?
attention.
Well, because we're trying
I
to
got
figure
bored
out
and
who
I'm
done
hungry.
did it.
I'm watching the
After
movie.
Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive. When
Ah.
Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left,
How do you pretend to be
that's when she
hanged?
could've made her move and mess with the crime
You hold your breath for a really long time.
How do you get down?
You pull up. I don't know. you do a sick pull up with your neck.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means
Monami's still sweating. Like, you see her sweat.
there's
Very
no
moist.
doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's
What the
still
heck?
one more
What
issue
the
on
hell?
my mind.
What the hell?
If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Huh.
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right?
What the hell?
Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Modern.
She's still sweating profusely.
So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Gameplay. Oh, accounts.
Sonia's account.
We can exclude this.
No,
There's
wait.
Sonia, Mikan, and Fuyuhiko.
Sonia, Mikan, and Fu. Right up until the morning announcement this morning, Mikan was with. Oh, well, Mikan was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized that Ibuki disappeared. When she rushed out of the hospital to search for Ibuki, she apparently met up with Fuyuhiko. After Fuyuhiko met Mikan in front of the hospital, they split up to search for Ibuki. They checked the movie theater and Electric Avenue, but they didn't find anyone. Apparently, Fuyuhiko and Mikan were only separated for a short time. Okay, the separation is... Hiyoko was distraught because her kimono was disheveled and she was unable to tie it on her own. That's when Sonia apparently told her about the full-length mirror. Okay.
Mirror.
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement.
Now it's a matter.
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Okay.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi. What about you guys?
What?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
Whoops. What'd I do? Oh god, I don't even know what I hit! What did I do? What bullet did I even use? Sonia?
You used Sonia. You did Sonia.
You
I
objected
believe.
to Sonia with Sonia's account.
I'm trying to think what we're trying to... Hang on, sorry. I know I also didn't let them finish talking, but...
We're
right
trying
up
to
until
prove
one-
that someone has an alibi. So.
We're trying to prove that someone has an alibi. Oh, Mikan?
Or find the weakest alibi, but in order to do that, you have to find the people who have alibis.
So Mikan?
Right before the morning announcement. I was totally sleeping.
I think everyone.
So
Let
everyone
me
is.
just see what they
about
say.
you guys?
Let me just see what they say.
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
He
Oh, that
said
was
his
it?
own
Yeah, that was it.
cottage,
So there's
so
any more. The murder supposedly happened before and during the morning announcement.
Mikan's account?
Trial's proceeding as though nobody has an alibi, but is that really okay? Well, I just don't like
You
what.
exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Oh,
And
like
what about the others?
Who would I
No.
hit?
Right before the morning announcement.
where he says my own cottage?
I was
I know
totally
that's
sleeping.
No, that's
Fuyuhiko talking.
agreeing.
Okay.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
Oh,
What about you guys?
wait.
I was
So-
where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
No, I'm sorry. That was
No,
just
I'm
a
so
shot in
sorry.
the dark. That was a shot in the dark. I
sorry.
don't know.
So,
I-
he said it excludes the sick people, but weren't we theorizing that because Ibuki had the gullible disease, she murdered Hiyoko, like, at the order of someone else?
No.
So it wouldn't exclude her as being a killer?
We don't have any accounts.
None of the
that
bullets
would-
have anything to do with that, so we can't.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah.
Right up until Monokuma's announcement that morning, Mikan was. This is the only one that has like an. Well, no, this one in Fuyuhiko's has an alibi, I guess. After Fuyuhiko met.
Plus, remember, the person who told Ibuki what to do would still have to be there with Ibuki to tell her to do that.
Mhm.
So they still have to be gone during that time frame.
Okay.
Well, unless they say,
They can't-
Ibuki, wait until this time and do this thing.
See, I'm not gonna give the gullible disease that much credit. I think.
What
it
if they
has to
also
be,
told her
like,
not to get
at-
caught?
I think the
She's like,
gullible,
okay.
if anything, would have been that someone had told Ibuki to hang herself. I think that's the only. I think
Yeah,
that would
I'm
be
not
the thing.
thinking it's a multi-step gullible.
Hell yeah.
Multi-step.
A double gullible.
Because something's telling me that it was supposed to just be Ibuki hanging herself, and then little shithead showed up and they killed her, and then they hit her because they're like ah, and then they
Hiyoko died before
tore it down
Ibuki.
anyway.
So why did Ibuki have to die then?
Hiyoko died. That's what I'm saying. Like Hunter's little theory just now doesn't make any sense.
Because they
Hiyoko died
wanted-
before
No,
Ibuki.
they were
Ibuki
in the
to kill
process
herself
of
anyway.
Oh,
about to
okay,
kill
I see. And then
Ibuki.
Hiyoko, yeah, well, Hiyoko showed up
And then
unannounced
Hiyoko-
because she went to go
Hiyoko
look at the
showed up
mirror. Yes.
before the video. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but for this one that I'm doing right now, I don't know what to do. The alibi?
I believe I know which one you have to hit.
What's
It's probably Mikon's that you have to shoot.
I
What did her say?
And it's probably the last one that is Because I think she has the like strongest alibi right now, and one of them said nobody has an alibi.
I thought I did that. Didn't I do that?
You shot Sonya's, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
We shot.
okay.
You didn't shoot at the
Ghost as
end
well.
when it said nobody has an alibi.
I was totally asleep.
I think everyone.
So everyone is. What about you guys? I was where I was supposed.
That's not an alibi.
Maximo's afflicted by a disease. If nobody has
He
an
gets to
alibi-
say his line
No,
normally.
that's wrong.
Okay.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
But that would defeat my theory.
You two have
I
alibis?
think your theory might be wrong. I'm
Up until I
sorry.
saw that hanging video. Mikan
Also,
and I
yes,
were
we
actually together.
discussed our alibi during the warm-up.
No.
You're using your
The
alibi
warm up.
to
No, we were
strengthen
using
Mikan's.
we used the warm up to discuss the fact that Hajime couldn't have done the killing because he didn't watch the movie.
Yeah.
My head
Yeah.
hurts.
We even woke up together that morning.
Together.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
Go away.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
How dare it?
Too much info.
Oh. I thought she was gonna react differently.
She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
No, it's
If that's the
faulty.
case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that.
No, don't think about it like
The
that.
killer decided to
Ugh.
modify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Huh?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a
I don't care how you
completely
feel.
different
I don't
reason
get
for
why you're the
falsifying
fan
murder
favorite. You
sequence.
fucking suck.
I still like him.
I don't. He's
Killer.
annoying.
I like him in some ways, and I despise him in others.
The killer had a different reason. If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? There she is. There's the killer. I'm so scared. I'm so instead of trap, sip on
What the
bus.
Jesus, you're just fucking broke.
I just really don't want him to say that it wasn't Mikan because I still strongly think it is. So I'm just like, it needs to be Mikan. So it's gonna be really weird if it isn't. If so, then whose? And what kind of trap is it? Intermission already? was fast.
Yeah.
Well, see you in 2 weeks. We're done.
No.
We're finishing this trial for this stream, or at least we're gonna hope. Hopefully. Voice acting time.
Well, hello there, buddy.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. Why, hello there, mon ami. The moss balls surely look tasty today.
Stop it! Don't characterize me as someone who lives off of moss balls.
And here's some chance time.
Oh, what? What's that?
Now then, mon ami's appeal time starts now.
Huh? Appeal time?
Your kind-hearted big brother's gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Bot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a
Oh.
disappointment.
Yeah, I said it.
Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. Was that a reference to something?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
I have no clue
just
whatsoever.
zone those out.
My brain turned off.